snake bit me, would you suck it out?
Moshi Moshi?
Yo. Pull up and run it right now. I don't fight you.
Alright, I mean, if you say so.
But I'm just too scared to make a move. I feel so depressed sometimes, cause I can't ever seem to get to you. Missing you such a damn long time. Your love always comes.
That's crazy.
Hey mister, where'd you get those drugs? Smoking seems like a lot of fun. In my youth it was all the love. Nowadays I'm smoking tons. Hell, your hair can't get enough. I'm doing stuff you can't.
Look at me some one bits, bro. You can't fight that.
Always on the run. Spend your days
Check the spin, then dash. And then crit. I have voice chat.
She is asking if your carpets match the drapes.
Where are you?
If my carpets match the what? The drapes?
Do your carpets match your drapes?
Wait, like my hair?
Yeah.
That's weird, bro. What? What?
That's fire.
Okay, so the combat in this game is super interesting at higher levels, and it gets pretty complicated with how simple the game is. There's really 5 options with every style: parry, crit, block, light attack, and dash. And this simplicity leads to you having to read your opponent's habits and playstyle and play around them. For example, if you hold down M1, you're gonna get parried super easily because they just hold F and then it just parries for them. So in most cases, what you should be doing is trying to delay your M1 and avoid getting parried. One additional thing I do is spin, which you saw in the clips. It baits out block and it allows me to chip away at the guard. And because of Muay Thai, I pierce through the block and do a little bit of damage. And on top of that, I also do posture damage. Eventually, if your guard breaks, I do extra damage on top of that. And the reason why I spin the most is because it confuses people. If I spin, then they don't know if they do block or dash. And if I pair that with M1 delaying, they have to do something. Or I could even just not M1 delay and switch it up and confuse the hell out of them. This also, allows me to read what they want to do next. At some point in one of the clips, I did so much posture damage to this guy, I thought he's just stopped blocking entirely in response to the spin. So instead he would dash back, and I caught on to that, and I would just dash forward, crit, and punish him every single time he did this. So combat in Gakuran is like, it has a lot of battle IQ involved, unironically. Like, you have to be super active with your thinking and like trying to figure out how the other person plays. That's a huge component of that, which is why I love Gakuran so much with their fighting mechanics. One additional feature is M1 clinches. Believe it or not, whoever wins is not RNG based. You can tell off by your animation in the M1 clinch if you're going to win or not. And additionally to this, you know if you're going to win depending on how late you are into your M1 string relative to the other person. This is because clinches are decided by how late you are into your M1 string. The later you are, the better. If someone's in their first M1 and they clash with your fourth M1 in that one string, then you're going to win because you're 4 M1s ahead. That's how clinches work. Same goes if you're on the first M1 and you're on the second M1, you're going to win. For example, in this clip I'm about to play, I am ranging this guy with my fourth M1. This is because Muay Thai's 4th M1 has a larger hitbox than all the others, and I could just dash and range him. This is not viable until when they catch on. But the main aspect of this is that since it's my last M1, at any point if they hit my M1 and we clash, I'm going to win that exchange, and you are about to see that happen now. You're going to notice here that I also dash chase him and then try to crit. This would have landed if I was faster and more sure of what he was going to do. That's just an example of me reading how he plays. You saw it before. He dashes back when I spin or after a clinch interaction. And that's why I like clinches so much, because it forces that spin interaction after the free M1. And it just narrows down the options a lot. Of course, he punishes me, but I'm awesome, so I end up killing him anyway. I will make a heavy reminder that this is subjective. This combat with this guy is super subjective. Not everyone is going to fight the same. Not everyone's going to only dash backwards after I spin M1. Most of them are going to block or try to go for a parry. So just keep in mind, you can't do this M1 chase crit thing with everyone. You just have to play around your opponent and figure out how to land your crit on them. Now, time for this high tangent. So recently, Gakuran updated, right? New update, tons of new songs on the phone. They added some new things to the map. I think, honestly, actually I don't know if they did that, but they did a lot of balance changes. They buffed Slugger, and most notably, they changed parrying. Now they have a 1 second stun, and it is atrocious. So when the update dropped, if you parried, you'd get crit instantly. And recently they pushed a shadow update where if your crit is if you're parried, then you speed up. And this led to a bug where you can sprint and crit. And this is kind of ridiculous. They added this to make it so that the 1 second stun is more bearable, but there's actually no purpose in it. You can't even confirm a M1 off of parry anymore, which you could do beforehand, and I think was completely fair. They had no reason to change this core mechanic. For like, they had no reason to change this core mechanic, but they did, and it encouraged a lot of passive play. And now they add this little thing to make it seem more bearable, which is, oh, you can move faster after you get parried now. So now you can't even get punished for getting parried. And it's what the hell? Who approved this? Just make it so that parrying's the same as before. The core mechanics of the game were completely fine, and the only reason I can see this being ever changed is because Slugger is so slow that it needs that 1 second stun to actually land anything. That's because Slugger is so bad. And the solution to this would probably be to rework Slugger or change it completely, make it faster, whatever the fuck. But no, instead they changed the core mechanic and fucked up the combat, and now you can't get shit off parries, and fighting is super inconsistent. Yeah, I don't like this update a lot. But that's my little side tangent aside. I'll just let the rest of the video be some funny clips. Yo, what? Wait, I was standing. What? What? I'm walking around. How? Don't put me down.